Hey everybody, welcome to our live. This is our 2 o'clock live, and I hope everybody is having a great day today. So we always talk, of course, and I'm Heather, by the way. We always come to you live Monday through Thursday at 8, 10, 12, 2, and 4, and then on Fridays, 8 and 10. And so we always like to cover the start of airbrushing, the beginnings of airbrushing. So we know there's a lot of people that have looked at getting a kit or want a kit or ordered a kit. And so we do like to go over that. And let me pull that out real quick. Here we go. This is our icon. We also have the Icon Pro and the Legend, but all of the instructions are going to be the same, which is the great thing about that. And it does come with the makeup. So it comes with 2 bottles of foundation in the 2 large bottles of foundation, so you can color match 365 days a year, plus the fact we want you to practice. This is your starter kit. This is your practice kit. So we want you to use it. It does come with Love and Blush as well. So we give you everything you need to get started. You really don't need anything else. And when you're first starting out, we want you to really practice and focus on the foundation and getting this movement together. Because once you get this down, everything else is a breeze because it's applied the same way. So when you get your kit, we want you to do the following things: get it out of the box and plug it in. And then when you turn it on, there's air that comes out. Now, what's great about that is wherever you feel this air is where the makeup's going to go. So get used to holding it 4 finger widths away, and then you can put water in here and then start pulling back on the trigger. And then what that's going to do is help you get used to that feeling, and it just becomes second nature to you, which is a great thing. All right. Hey, Jeannie, how are you? Hello, Candy. Good to see you. Oh, yes, still have my glow on. And I wanted to show you, because we did such a light kind of pass of makeup, that I wanted to show you how you could step it up. So let's say that I did this look for the day, and then I was going out or going to a dinner or going to a function or whatever. Even if I feel like I'm about to fall off my seat, even if I am like wanting to even do a little bit more foundation or anything like that, I can do that with Luminous because it's not covering every inch of my face. So I did use our Cut One palette in the darker contour on my eye for this one that we did. Now I'm going to take the Nude and Naughty palette, which is this one right here, and then I can step it up. I still have my shimmer right on the inside, and so I'll still utilize that for my look. And then I can go in, and I'm going to use that as kind of my starting point. And I'll go in with another shade right underneath that and start creating a little more depth to my eye. I'm just going back and forth. Now, depending on your eye shape, you might not bring it in all the way, or maybe you will. So you just have to kind of, gauge that on your eye shape. Just remember that darkness is going to close it up. That's the contouring part, and light will open it up. I'm going to blend up just a little. And then taking a flat eyeshadow brush, I'm going to go in with this brown, kind of a golden coppery color, which will still go with my look that I have going on, my bronzed look. And I'm going to apply that on the eyelid. So just creating a little more interest in the eye. But again, not having to remove everything, because with airbrush, it's not really thick. And so it's not going to be heavy or cakey or anything like that. And so you can just add to it. All right. Hey, Patty. Oh, yay. Jeannie looks like she has a slight tan. I love it. I'm going to take that color that I added and I'm going to add some underneath here. I'm applying it with the blending brush, which I normally don't do. I normally do like a flat angled or eyeshadow brush, but I wanted it a little thicker. So I'm applying that like that. Okay. Now going back in with the thicker blending brush, or a blending brush, I'm going to add a little bit of depth right in my crease. And the shorter crease, like just that outside corner. Back and forth, back and forth. And I mean, some people work on just one eye and then they work on, I actually like to go back and forth because I like to kind of view it and see what's happening there. All right, so I didn't cover up the inside shimmer that I have. I like that, and so it will open up my eyes even more. You could even go back and add more if you wanted to as well. All right, so now going back to, I think I'm going to actually apply some blush. So I'm going to apply a little bit of blush. Smoke it out, exactly. I'm going to apply a little bit of, this is Plum. I'm afraid that'll squirt out too. Let me shake this up. I feel like this is stuck and I know what it's, there we go. Okay, just a little bit of the Plum Blush. Applying it to just the apples of my cheeks, not even really going back with it. But just getting a little bit of pink in my cheek. Now I did notice that there is a little bit of fallout, meaning I had some that fell. So I'm going to grab the translucent powder. I used, Jeannie, if you didn't see the first one, I'm using some translucent powder just to swipe underneath. I actually used cocoa, but, or maybe it was brown. But it was when I was at home and I ran out of the actual pencil and I used the gel part of it and used an angled brush to apply it. It was my little MacGyver move. So I'm able to really keep the brows on or wait, I'm waiting on my other one to arrive. And so I can do that little cheat while I wait on it. So, all right. So I just swiped underneath my eyes to make sure that I didn't have any more fallout. Now I'm going to apply the foundation. I'm hoping I have enough in here. I'm running low on the Mystic Shade 3. And this is where I can go in and maybe get a little more coverage. Maybe I didn't want as much of the shine today or shine tonight as I did today. So I can still go in. I'm still going to start on my forehead, working myself around. Oh, yay. Candy got her package. And doing my chin, on the nose, blending that. So I'm just getting a little more coverage. Even though I didn't remove it, I'm just stepping up the coverage. Not that I needed to redo it. You know how sometimes if you were going from day to evening, when you did traditional makeup, you would have to redo your makeup because some of it was off and it wasn't even or all that. With Luminous, that's not the case. You don't have to do that. You can actually just reapply some, and it's in case I wanted more coverage. You know, I always say like, oh, it just depends on, you know, what look you're going for when you wake up, because Luminous can do all of that for you. And then with, so when I'm doing this, I'm just going to concentrate on the more coverage, or where I feel like I need more coverage. Now you can still see a little bit of the shine. However, I might go back and add a little bit more if I feel like I lost too much of that. So I am going to go and let's do I'm going to contour with the Belize. And going right underneath that Plum Blush. What eyeliners did you get, Candy? All right. There we go on that. A little bit more up there. All right, so at this point, if I wanted to add more of my shimmer in the optics, I can. But let's say I wanted maybe a little, you know, just, I still wanted a shimmer, but maybe not as bold. Oh man, I wanted to do the rose gold and I didn't pick it up. Man. I'll tell you what, let's do this, because I talked about that last time too. So even though I have airbrushing on, I can still, if I wanted to add a little bit of a shimmer, go in, and I just put a few dots. I'm just going to tap that out. You can also use a blender if you wanted to. I feel like my hand does better because it warms it up a little bit. But you definitely just want to tap that. You don't want to rub it at this point because you do have the makeup on, the foundation on. All right, there we go. I am going to blend up on my a little bit higher on my crease, just because I feel like there's a gap between where I did that the shimmer and where the matte is. So I'm just going to blend that just a little bit more. Now I can take, oh, exposure highlighters. Yeah, those are exposure highlighters, and I used the bronze. Now I'm going to take the Persuasion eyeliner that Candy bought and just tickle those lash lines to define the eye. All right, get all the way in there. Right there. All right. Oh, the compacts, Jeannie, or the, yeah, Candy's right. These are compacts, and they're the bronzers, and there's the Belize and Bali ones. Yeah, sorry. All right, so no, bam. You could throw on lashes. That would really jazz it up. I probably would put on some more mascara to intensify the look as well, to kind of jump up the look. And then of course lips, and then the lips you could do, yes, you can mix lip colors. But let's say I just wanted to do a little, maybe something a little simpler. I can start with, okay, so the luminizer, these are exposure highlighters. And going in, and this is the Dusty Rose lip liner. And then let's see what Naked, I think this was Naked Tulip. Normally this is sometimes a little too pink on me, but I think with this lip liner, it'll be good. All right. Now, here's another little trick. So what you can do, so here, you know, I did all my makeup and I'm like, okay, I love the lip. It is on the pinker side than maybe what I have on my eyes or something like that. So you can take, I'm going to take the Strength palette, and with a flat eyeshadow brush, I can still change and tweak what I'm doing. If I can find the right brush. All right. So I'm going to take Aurora and a little bit of Passion. It's the pink and the purple. And I'm just going to place that on top of that gold color that I had right there. So just a little bit, but you can see how it changed the color. Can you guys see that? Make sure I'm doing the right side. And just adding that right on the lid to change that just a little bit. And there you go. So even if when walking through all, you know, redoing or not redoing, but stepping it up a little bit, you can change what you're doing midstream too. So I didn't have to do that. I would have been fine with it how it was. But if I wanted to kind of tie everything together, you can definitely go in and just add a little bit of pink or whatever color you need. I mean, a lot of times I'll go more neutral on my eyes and then maybe do the pop of color on the lips, and I'm fine with that. But if, you know, if the mood hits ya, you can go in and make those quick changes. So there you go. Everybody on board? Everybody know what to do now? All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for this 2 o'clock. We're going to be back at 4. We'll be on Facebook and on YouTube for our 4 o'clock for our last one on Thursday. All right. Great seeing you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.